presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to a Bill in Boca Raton. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Not too much. Enjoying the warm weather in Florida just like you, except on the other coast.
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Yep.
Do you listen on the internet right now?
Yes.
Cool, man. Cool.
No, I enjoy that. That's in your Tiger TV and everything. I've been watching you for years, and you've really taken this whole programming to a level that's just phenomenal.
I appreciate it.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully in the moment. Letting go of the past means you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 104, NASDAQ up 61, S&P's up 15, gold contract up $18.90, trading at $1,655 an ounce. Silver up 55 cents at $31.75 an ounce. Platinum up $30 at $1,543 an ounce. Copper up 23 pennies at $3.45 a pound. Light sweet crude up $4, big numbers, at $91.56 a barrel. Bonds down 10 ticks at 138.06. Dollar index down 30 ticks at 76.32. Euro up 31 ticks at 139, and the yen down 23 at 76.06. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Friday, you got over the consolidation. Today, you go another 15 points higher. You are right into the downdraft from the 4th of August. Now, check it out, folks. You did 866 million shares going into 1.8 billion. Bottom line, no juice whatsoever. Does it want to tag this 1260? More than likely. Now, what it can still do, no doubt, the 1260 and the 1258 are really the same numbers. The 1260 was the high of your downdraft on the 8th when it basically broke the swing point. Your 1258 are the lows from the first downdraft where we went from May, from that 1350, 1370 S&P area down to the 1258. So that's what we're into right now. That's your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. You take a look at the Dow. Dow Industrials, we got to the price point out here today of 11,940. That 11,940 got you over the 4th, the same data we're talking about, got you into the 11,862 area, which is the lows. And so bottom line is that we'll see whether the Dow can get any more juice topside. No juice whatsoever, meaning conviction behind the move, but it is over that high, which means you can get higher price. NASDAQ Composite. We take a look at the Composite. What we have with the Composite is this. Composite goes to up $61, gets over the swings of the consolidation. We did 1.6 billion going into 4 billion. The Composite right now is at 26.99, and we got to 27.03. Bottom line, it closed with 1.8 going into 4. We look at the NDX 100. First, we'll just bring up the actual indice. NDX 100 is up $48 today. The NDX 100 is almost right at its highs. The NDX 100 is trading out at 23.84. The high out there is the 24.38 level. We go look at the 3 Qs and the correlation so you can see 3 Qs out here. There she is. 3 Qs close at 58.49. That swing point out there is 58.29. We did 57 million shares versus the swing of 91 versus the downdraft out here, which is huge. Bottom line, got over the swing, and that says, yeah, you can get into those highs out there in the Qs. Dollar index. We go to the dollar index, and it's all about King Dollar. And what did King Dollar do today, folks? King Dollar actually got right down to the 0.618 retracement from the first leg up. When I say the first leg up, that leg up started on August 29th. That was at 73.90. It goes nonstop up to the $80.43 level. The actual 618 of that was 76.19, and pretty amazing. We got to the 76.19. We'll see if, in fact, King Dollar can take off from these levels. We had 31,000 contracts going into 44,000 contracts. So it has, coming back with lighter volume, has the rejection of price at this particular point. It's close, meaning 76.19 versus 76.30. Let's take a look after the closeout here. Amgen, Amgen just come out with numbers. Amgen closed at $58.95. It's trading at $59.80 right now, which is up $1. They hit some big numbers, but bottom line, it's not doing much for the equity. They're going to push their buyback up to $10 billion. The estimate was $1.30. They made $1.40. Bottom line estimate. So they made some good numbers. Netflix, NFLX. Let's see what's happening with Netflix. Netflix is getting absolutely smoked. Netflix closed at $118. That is trading down $20 right now at $99.82, and that's going to be a disaster. Oh baby, watch out. This is a pretty intense deal. What this is going to be, folks, this is going to be another ABC structure on the way down. Your A point on this is 240. Your B point, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll do the most conservative way. Most conservative way, your A point is $1.85, and your B point is $1.07. So you're still talking about $78 off of. Yeah, so you're going to $50. Pretty amazing. So let's see what Netflix is saying out here. Okay, Netflix. The estimate was whoa, baby. I said, watch this. This is pretty intense. Okay, so Netflix, the estimate was 95 cents for the third quarter. They made $1.16. Where the problem comes in is fourth quarter. Check this out. You talk about getting smoked. The estimate in the fourth quarter is $1.10, and they're going to come in with 36 to 70 cents. You talk about a spread. So that is absolutely unrealistic, and that's what I'm sure the folks are seeing what's happening. The third quarter subscription losses are worse than forecast. And bottom line, that is huge problems. We take a look at Netflix. We bring this out. I'll put this at 09. We set this up on a weekly basis. And, yeah, $64. If you take a look at Netflix, folks, what you're going to see, bottom line, is that it's blowing away all. It's a monster, ABC down. Netflix is done. Someone else is going to take over. That's how this is. This is done. No two ways about it. Yes, and when you talk about destruction of price, it's pretty amazing. Let's see, July, August, September, October. Oh my God! So it was $305 90 days ago, and of course, right now you're trading out at $99, and that will expand dramatically even from here. That's that could expand another $20. Before we get off the air today. The reason I'm saying that, folks, is that there's plenty of folks that got into that looking for a dead cat bounce. The dead cat bounce didn't come. What you're going to have ASAP is you're going to have those broker-dealers out there looking at Netflix and saying, oh, baby, hold it. We're going to start pushing out some margin calls ASAP. So that will hit those accounts pretty quickly. We go take a look at the bond market. What we have with the 30-year bonds out here is this. 30-year bond today, we had a price spread out here from 137.29 to 139.03. We did 203,000 contracts. That is basically, that's coming into a breakout area, folks, with 461,000 contracts. So the way that is set up right now is that the bonds also want to get into a higher price. When I say higher price, they want to go back into that 143 area. As you're pulling back into the original breakout area, it is coming back on air. And what happens on the other side of that is that it means, bottom line, it's going to go back topside. The bond market, just so you can understand also, the correction in the bond market is almost nil. You know, we're talking about a 0.382 correction of the last move on the way up. So the way that is set up is that interest rates are going to be staying low coming into the future. And, of course, what is that great for? That's great for real estate, folks. And the bottom line is that that's the market that has the jobs in it. And as that gets straightened out, that's where my take on it anyway is that's where this economy is going to get some real push into it. I can tell you it's happening right now in Florida. Okay, well, the bottom line, you know, when we're going to work now, the difference of going to work now versus last year and the year before is that you see houses, big jobs getting done, new houses getting done. And just so you can understand the difference of a lot in a new house is still much more expensive to build because you can still buy cheaper than you can build. But as soon as you see something like that, you understand that folks just want to live in one certain spot. And that, to me, is huge. 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at some of the high-volume stocks we have out here. You had Citigroup was up $1.30. We had Cisco up 16 cents. Alcoa was up 35. HealthSpring was up 13.55. That's getting taken over. Advanced Micro was up 34. Some of the down stocks out here. Well, this was interesting, too. Some of the largest down stocks. And check this out. Kimberly-Clark, which pays a 4.5% dividend, was off 5% today. Colgate-Palmolive was, off a couple percent, but big number. We got, this one is a trip. Okay, so check this out if you haven't read this story, folks. Olympus, okay? That's, of course, the Japanese company, monster company. This stock has got cut in half in about all of 8 days. And what that whole scandal is about, it's in the journal today. It's pretty amazing. So the board got rid of their president because the new president they had, he was in there for about a year. He actually found $678 million that they had paid in fees to basically two bankers, and it's going to be a huge scandal. Bottom line is that you talk about pushing the envelope. We'll see if anyone's going to end up going to jail for fraud. But bottom line is that stock absolutely got smoked in half. But you can see what also happened is that the board got rid of the president that was going to basically spill the beans, and then when they got rid of him, he spilled the beans anyway. And so now they're. Can you imagine that you do a deal, and you pay? So the deal that they had done, they took over 3 companies, and one company in particular, the fee was something like $670 million. Two bankers. Pretty amazing. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the markets, folks, we have the Dow up 104, Nasdaq up 61, S&P's up 15. We're going to be right back.